TMG here. Have a package if it can be opened. If it can be opened. If it can be... Okay. If you've been watching my channel recently, which I doubt you have, unless you're one of my 7 reoccurring viewers, if so, thank you. You would probably know one of my SNES controllers just stopped working, and it's the one that came with my Classic 2 console. So I got an Amazon gift card. I couldn't buy another one of the controllers I already had, so this was the best option as a replacement. And yeah, it has a clear shell, nice buttons, D-pad. Of course, it has a D-pad. See if we can take a look. That's one part. Here's the controller. Oh. Sticker. Thank you for your purchase and support. And there's a hippo. If I can stop dropping it. Hippo with an 8-bit tie. Okay, let's take a look at this now. So it's a black color, but it's a clear black. Okay, I'm curious how these buttons are going to feel. Oh, pretty nice. Nice and clicky. Some people don't like clicky, but clicky is my preferred. I prefer clicky over mushy. In fact, this is the D-pad is extremely clicky. I can see membrane in there, but it almost feels like a what are those? Tactile keyboards? Is that what they're called? We'll see if it's the controller by Old School. The Super Nintendo controller was that was a very good controller. I'm curious to see if this one will live up to that. Okay, here we are. My Classic 2 console. One thing I'm curious about is how well will this slot in the console? Will it feel super tight when I slot it in? Or will it feel like, I don't know, perfect, like the original OEM SNES controller, or the one that came with this console? Because I've gotten some third-party controllers from other companies, and it was a really tight fit. So let's see how this one slides in. Okay. A little tighter, but not as tight as other controllers. Not bad. One thing I just noticed, the back has these bumps on it. I don't really notice that while holding it, but now that I've looked at the back, yeah, I can feel it alright. Let's try a game. Last time I played this game, I accidentally deleted all my save files. Now, I got one of them back at 103%. Aren't you so proud of me? Should work. The controller cord length is pretty good. It looks about, I don't know. I held this out. I think it's about 6-ish to 7-ish feet. I should probably just read the packaging. But yeah, see? There it's back. 103%. Isn't that so great? Well, everything's working on the controller. That's good. Well, let's go to Funky's Rentals. Now we just need to play the game 2 more times and get 103%. And we'll be back at where we were before. What is a good levels that we should start off with? Every level is good in this game. What am I saying? It's a hard decision. I do like water levels. A lot of people hate water levels in like Mario and Donkey Kong. No, I love them. Dixie and Kitty Kong. Well, buttons feel nice. Definitely different from the OEM controller. But feels nice. Different isn't bad. Just different. Yeah, I can see myself using this controller on a pretty regular basis. For only 15 bucks? Yeah, that's a good deal. I remember that it comes in multiple colors too. There was like the Hyper Beach. There was your typical gray and purple color, and then there was this clear black one. Got the clear black one just because I like the color, but also I think it was on sale. It was like $5 cheaper than the other two. That way I could get more with my gift card. But I probably would have got, if I had to choose between the three, I would have gotten this color anyway. Just because. I think it's the coolest color. Clear black. Man, the DKC trilogy has such good music. I guess the newer DKC games do too. Yeah, take that, Baza. You gotta take out coin just for fun. There you go. It's a epic controller. I don't know what else to say. What does it say on the back? Scout Premium Controller made in China. And yeah, it does feel very premium. And I can, it's clear, so I can see everything inside. All the chips and things, they look secured. They're secured very well. And I will note, chips, not glob tops. Most third-party controllers use glob tops. In fact, the old school one used glob tops instead of chips, which there's nothing wrong with glob tops, but that's just. In fact, Nintendo even used glob tops for a little in some of their Mario Duck Hunt cartridges. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. This console can play NES games. I'm wondering if a certain feature will work. Because if you use this console with old school's SNES controller, it would automatically map the X and A buttons to turbo buttons, but it won't do that with the OEM controller. I wonder if this one, it looks like it has a little more chips than it really needs. I wonder if it has a chip for that, if Hyperkin did the same thing, and if it will work with this console. So we'll try that with Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. No, see, on old school's controllers, these get mapped to turbo button on here. But not in here, which is alright. I don't use turbo buttons, but I was just curious. In fact, I don't know why you would use turbo buttons, really. I mean, if you want Mario to do a bunch of really small jumps, then there you go. But yeah, and something I like about this console is that it doesn't do B and A, it does Y and B. So you can play NES games like this. So if you're looking for an NES console and you say, I want to use a SNES controller, but not these buttons, because that might be a little awkward. Well, the Y and B are automatically mapped to B and A on here, so that's very comfortable. I don't think you can map it the other way around, but I don't think I ever would map it the other way around. This is my preferred way. There you go. Yeah, that D-pad is especially clicky. Wow. You know what, if we really want to have fun, I guess you could even do the Super Game Boy, but we already tested Super Nintendo functionality, so that's gotta work. But yeah, that's the, it's called SNES Scout Controller. I don't know, it says it's Super NES in the packaging. Yep. SNES Scout Controller by Old School. And it's a 10-foot long cable, so I'm just really bad at eyeing the length of cables. yeah, if you're looking for a replacement SNES controller or just another one, this is definitely a great option. I was originally going to try to get another one from Old School, but, they didn't have any available on Amazon, so I could use with all those Amazon gift cards I got for Christmas. But I think this is just as good. Definitely a different feel of the buttons. The Old School one was more like the original SNES controller. Yeah, I don't know how to describe that to you. It feels nice, but it just feels different. Well, I think that's the video. TMG out. Bye-bye.